welcome back to this week's video. I'm going to go ahead and talk about how I stay warm while riding in the winter. So let's go ahead and dive right into today's video. First things first, the less layers, the better, as far as like the bulk, and you equestrians all know what I'm talking about. The bulk makes it really hard to ride, much less fit into all of your clothing. So I don't like having super bulky socks on in my boots. If I have to wear the bulky socks because it's just that cold, I don't even wear my riding boots. I will wear my muck boots. Usually I have this sweater and like a thinner jacket, kind of like those soft shell ones. I have an Ariat one, and then I also have like a no-name one that's fleece lined, which the no-name one that I bought for significantly less off Amazon is actually a lot warmer than the Ariat one, but both of which will do me well out at the farm, especially because where I'm at, I have an indoor to ride in. If you don't have an indoor to ride in, I've been in your shoes. Unfortunately, it just means bulkier jackets, and I've ridden in those. If you have to use a bulkier jacket, I recommend a Carhartt. I've got a Carhartt in the closet back there that I've used for 5-6 years, potentially longer. It's definitely starting to show its age. It's got rips and whatnot over it. It was purchased to be a barn jacket, and it definitely is a barn jacket. Just throw a sweater and like a long sleeve underneath there, and I usually do all right. Another jacket that I use or have used is actually my snowmobiling jacket. Now that sucker is thick, but she is warm. I love that thing. I don't necessarily like riding in it, but when I didn't have an indoor to ride in, you bet your patootie that's what I rode in, because it definitely kept me warm while riding out in the fields. And she still looks as good as she has. I've had that thing for, my goodness, I think 12 years now. Obviously, she doesn't look new, but she definitely don't look like she's tattered or nothing. I still use it to this day, and although I've moved south, it maybe looks just a tad ridiculous here, but I'm gonna be warm while everybody else is cold. Now, as far as staying warm in the indoor, again, like I said, I've got fleece-lined riding pants or breeches that I wear. Generally have little to no issue staying warm in those, and I don't have to layer up. I usually will wear a sweater with either a vest or my soft shell jacket. Anyways, I've got this shirt here by Columbia with like this inside material that helps radiate my body heat back and around me, which keeps me super warm. So I'll use that with like a sweater or something. I have a Columbia vest with like the same inside material, so again, I stay mostly warm. I also honestly have a pair of like thin knit gloves that I ride in. I don't like riding in big bulky gloves. Honestly, I really hate riding in gloves altogether. I just feel they take away the movement abilities of my hand, which already have shoddy movement abilities. So when I ride in gloves, I have like those thin $1.50, $2 knit pairs, which as long as it's taken the cool nip off my hands is more what I need more than anything. Again, does me wonders. I hate bulky gloves. I'll only wear them when I absolutely have to, and I really hope that it's next to never because I despise them. I generally ride in a helmet. I really prefer using like those headbands instead. If I had a thinner headband, I think it would work much better under my helmet. Just because the headband that I have is a little bulky. Again, it keeps me warm. It's just not necessarily comfortable under the helmet. But we're going for comfort and not necessarily style, especially during the winter months. So, on top of the fleece-lined pants, I also have a pair of chaps. Actually, these are more shinks than chaps, but they're almost too big to be shinks on me as far as like length. I got them for really cheap, and it's really nice because it cuts like the immediate wind impact. So when I go trail riding, especially the past couple of years, I enjoy wearing those because it protects my legs from the wind, and it protects my legs from like tree branches and whatnot hitting the crap out of them, and that's how I keep warm and protected on the trails. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you all in the next one.